Some more Vikavolt action in round 8 with Jordy up against Jack with the Lugia. We'll see what kind of Vikavolt it is. Is it the Path build or is it the Aerodactyl build? Jordy is going first here in game 1. Jack also opened the Snorlax, which actually the Snorlax is kind of cool because you can just kind of attach to it 2 turns in a row and start swinging as Jack potentially. Jack's opening hand looks like it's going to be a turn 1 Marnie, which is not great. Also, the Punkaboo would be going to the bottom of the deck based on the current hand from Jack. Now, one or both of these players made day 2, so I'm going to pull up their list real fast, see if there's anything spicy. Already made it. Did Jack? Jack made it as well. Okay. Let's see. Jordy is playing the Path build. Yeah, playing the Path build. Looks pretty similar to yeah, Path build of Vikavolt. And does Jack have anything spicy? 2 Tool Jammer and a Collapse Stadium from Jack. I don't know if the Tool Jammers or the Collapse Stadium are going to matter like at all, to be honest. I don't think so anyways. Hold on, stream.
A good backdrop.
What do you guys think about the Scarlet Violet? What is it even called? Promotional banner? Scarlet Violet promotional banner. Is that Omni Bloke? No. Well, yeah, it's one of the Omni Blokes. It's not Joe though. All right, I'm back, chat. So Jack used Luminion. Jordy is set up to attack with Vikavolt if they can get it in the active. But actually, I think Jordy maybe whiffed. Jordy's hand sucks. And it's just a pass. That's actually awful. But Jack didn't do anything. Except swing with Snorlax, maybe? Benches the Raikou. Discards or uses research here. Did it save the opportunity to use the Aurora to potentially discard a Archeops? But I think even just getting solo Archeops in the discard pile and using the Lugia V-Star would be the correct play here from Jack. So we'll see what Jack actually draws into. But I don't know about benching Raikou here, though, to be honest. I don't know if I like that bench space. I don't actually like that at all, to be honest. Because now you don't have room for Punkaboo. I definitely don't like the Raikou here from Jack. Not a fan. Not a fan. Does get 1 chops and could go get the Pumpkaboo, I guess. Let's see. What'd they grab? Oh, we can't see anything. I feel like this board state feels like too zoomed in. Sometimes I feel like the official stream is too zoomed out and you see too much, but I feel like this one's like too zoomed in. And it's like everything feels really cramped on like the edges. If they could just zoom out just a little bit so I could see a little bit more, that'd be nice. There's a Lugia V-Star, so they got it. I think they should just Summoning Star this turn. And there it is from Jack. Just for 1, but I think that's fine. Load up 2 energy on the Lugia. Maybe even the Raikou, to be honest. I wouldn't hate to see the Raikou load up, but probably just go with the Lugia here. Maybe he assumes Jordy's playing the Arrow version. But you didn't see the Dactyl come down turn 1. And the Zard is just coming out. Yeah, Jack's just playing everything. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind the Zard getting played here, to be honest. Lax is sleeping. Over to Jordy. It's a pretty fierce setup here from Jack. I actually... It's a pretty good setup here from Jack. I don't even know what you would do here as Jordy to get back into this one. You could KO the lone chops, actually. That's probably the play here from Jordy. So try and KO the Archeops with Raikou V this turn. Appreciate 39 months there, Wizarino. Yeah, if we're going to see a play here, that's the play from Jordy here for sure. If Jordy can get Raikou V, KO Archeops. You could KO with the Vikavolt. I guess that's also fine, to be honest. Just KO, basically KO the lone chops here is the play here from Jordy. Just make it happen. Don't let Jack build up too much energy in play. But is it just retreat to Vikavolt and attack? If that's the play here from Jordy, then I would say concede and go next. I would definitely say concede and go next. Oh my gosh, it's a attach retreat so they can Melanie. This is pretty abysmal. Yeah, I would just go next here. If you're punching Sonars for 50 this turn, I would go next. I think there's gonna be too much energy in play on Jack's side from one more use of Archeops to probably want to continue playing this match out. You could always run it. Like, it doesn't hurt too much, I guess. But if you're trying to win the game, you do want a little bit more time. Oh, this is a down pair as well for Jordy. I didn't realize that. Jack is 502. Jordy is 6-1. I mean, I hasn't really changed too much, to be honest. It hasn't changed too much. All right. Chops again. I would probably load up the Raikou if I was Jack here. I don't know. It just feels correct. I don't know if it actually is. 2 Auroras to the Raikou feels kind of good, though. See what Jack goes for there. Nope. We load up the Zard. That's fine, probably. You can't attack with the Zard this turn. I don't know. I don't even hate the load up with the Raikou, to be honest. I feel like there's more options. Because even now, if Jordy went Gust KO Archeops, I feel like Jordy wouldn't be in a terrible spot if Jordy had Gust KO Archeops here. Now, the one thing is Jordy doesn't play Sky Sealstone, so the prize trade would be hard for Jordy to come back into, to be honest. Because of that, I feel like. If Jordy has Gust here, Gust the Lugia, does that... See, I don't know. I feel like going after the Archeops makes so much sense here. Bumps the path. Okay. Well, that feels weird to me as well. For an energy search, probably has Greninja in hand. That would be my guess. There has to be a Greninja in hand here from Jordy. Fails the energy search. Okay. If you're using Pumpkin here, I just feel like we have to be using something here, right? I'm going to be really disappointed here if Jordy just attacks. Oh, maybe using Crobat. Crobat for 2? 3? Okay. Gets another path to the peak, gets Greninja. I don't know why they kind of used everything they need to do this turn. I don't know why Jordy's being all of a sudden so aggressive after having the whole play. Like, had the attachment for turn. Like, Jordy went attach for turn. Boss up the Lugia. Like, Jordy did everything that they needed to this turn, I feel like. I don't know why Jordy would then all of a sudden feel so stressed to bump a path to just replace a path. Like, Jordy literally gained nothing else by bumping the path this turn. Besides Greninja, I guess, to draw 2 cards. But didn't even have that in hand. Like, I don't know. It didn't feel correct to me. Especially because you're... Well, no. We got items now here for Jack. Your Vikavolt's not going to survive for sure. Jack could have... Choice Belt. Or... Actually, in this situation, Tool Jammer. Yeah, Jack could have Tool Jammer here. One is prized, but one is still in the deck. Once again, I didn't... Yeah. I mean, I think this is, like, fine the way it's developing for Jack still. I think Jordy should have KO'd the Archeops there, though. If you KO Archeops as Jordy, the Charizard can't take a 1-hit KO immediately, especially if Path is in play. Yeah, I think it was a mistake there for Jordy to not KO. I think if Jordy KOs Archeops, Jordy just wins. But now Jack can go, like, get Pumpkaboo, bump the Stadium, to punch really hard with Charizard. Find the... I want to see the Raikou get loaded up still once again. Finally, we see that happen here for Jack. So I think Jack should get Pumpkaboo to bump the path. Remove that. And then attack with the Charizard a little bit more efficiently. There we go. We see that happening. Doesn't have the Tool Jammer this turn, but could find it on a later turn and then put it in play. The Vikavolt gets knocked out, and then you just like retreat the Pokemon with the Jammer to something else potentially. Or you could attack with it again to the next thing that gets sent up, whatever. No draw supported from Jack though, so I didn't dig any deeper. But yeah, I like the energy efficiency from Jack using the Pumpkaboo to actually bump the Stadium. And then can also clean up this Vikavolt with the Raikou as well. And that's why I think like Jordy should have gone for the knockout. That's why I think Jordy should have gone for the knockout on the Archeops, because now I think like all these constant uses of the Archeops will mean that Jack's just always going to win the prize trade, I feel like, eventually. Like, it's just going to end up with Jack always winning the prize trade, I feel like. I feel like you don't lose the prize trade here as Jack. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a way for Jordy to catch back up. If Jordy goes knock out the active here. And if Jack can go attack with Luminion and just send Luminion back to the deck for the knockout, that puts Jack in a pretty good spot. If Jack finds a Tool Jammer here as well, I think if Jack finds a Tool Jammer, that puts Jack in an insanely good spot. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to see a little bit more of the player's hands, so I can start thinking about plays or ways that they could play out the hand. Looks like Jordy's basically committed though to the KO on the active. No Raikou yet. I think Jordy would definitely like to have seen a Raikou over a Vikavolt here. I think we just kind of entered like the swing back and forth territory, where like I feel like it is possible for. So no Luminion sent up there from Jack is interesting to get that off the board. Because it is possible for Jordy to now go, theoretically, KO Pumpkaboo and then Gust KO Luminion, right? So Jack not sending up the Luminion is actually interesting there. I'm trying to get that off the board because it would take the knockout this turn. We'll take the knockout on the Vikavolt this turn. So definitely an interesting choice from Jack to not push Luminion. Maybe he doesn't have an energy in hand, though, to actually make the combo work. Jack is sitting out here. Probably wants to find... Oh, had the collapse as well. Okay. Boss on the Greninja. Okay. Luminion for boss. Removing the Greninja from play. I almost wonder if like Mew is of higher value there, to be honest. This also doesn't set up. Now loads up the Luminion. It's actually kind of weird though, because Jack doesn't actually have any way to get like take any one-hit KOs. And now Jack has a 0-card hand. Knockout Greninja. Knockout. Okay, but no, but Jack is going down to 2 prize cards left. But Jack does not have a way to... Jack is out of ways to one-hit KO, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I'm pretty sure Jack can't... Well, they could one-hit KO Crobat, I guess, with Snorlax. Okay, that is a way. That is a way. You appreciate the 18 months there, Harrison. The 3 months there. Hey, Johnny. Quick ball. Has the Melanie here for Jordy. So could go... Double cross search up the Pumpkaboo. Yeah. Double cross searcher up the Pumpkaboo. Or double cross searcher up the Archeops and then knock out the Archeops with the Raikou this turn. Then you could get KO'd by Snorlax though, with another powerful energy. Again, another powerful on the Snorlax would actually KO you. But yeah, Jordy's going for it. But then you get KO'd by Snorlax with a powerful. I don't know if Jordy realizes that. Has the play as well. I don't know what why is Jordy all of a sudden going with the Raikou play so aggressively now? You could have gone with Vikavolt this turn, Raikou next turn, but it might have been too hard to pull off those back to back. No, but you could have gone Vikavolt this turn. If it doesn't get KO, then you just Vikavolt KO Luminion, right? But actually, it looks like Jordy just has to KO the active. Does not have the option to gust anything. Okay. So Snorlax comes up, and then Snorlax is just going to knock out the Raikou. Okay, so never mind. Jordy just never had a play. Jordy just never had a play to do anything besides KO the active. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Jordy could have played in a way that allowed them to dig. I don't know if Jordy had the option to like maybe play it a little bit differently to try and find cross switchers. Definitely had one cross switcher in hand. I think a double cross switcher play there is definitely the move. All right, so Jordy choosing to go first again in game 2. Heavy ball off the rip is pretty good. Gets a Vikavolt out of there, which is what you want. You want Vikavolt early. Let's see what the rest of the hand is. All right, so we can see what the prize cards are. Let's see what the hand is. Prize cards. One cross switcher prize. Air balloons prize. Nothing really important. On Jack's side, double on Jack's side, double draw supporters prize, which I think is a decent deal when you're getting item locked. So Yeah, the draw supporters being priced could be a pretty big deal. Looking pretty good for Jordy, though. Has a quick ball now. Could play it. I feel like Jordy could wait on playing the quick ball, though, to go find Luminian next turn to find Judge. Let's take a look at Jordy's list. Jordy does play the Judge. It's not prize. Instead, finds the Greninja, but only has Lightning Energy in the hand. So Jordy has to like get rid of a basic Lightning here to use the Greninja this turn, which I guess is okay, but it doesn't feel ideal. But it doesn't seem like there was a better. It doesn't seem like there was a better thing to discard there, I guess, with the quick ball. There's the Judge. Not gonna grab that. Oh, so Battle VIP Pass versus Forest Sealstone here for Jordy. I mean, if you grab Battle VIP Pass, you're probably gonna get a Raikou. That's really all it grabs. I think you go with I think you go with the Forest Sealstone here. I think that makes the most sense. I think it would have been most nice to grab the Judge there potentially. You don't guaranteed want to Judge Jack, but it kind of depends how Jack's turn goes. But yeah, I definitely like the Forest Sealstone grab here. You don't know for sure that Jack doesn't play Vacuum, but actually I don't even think that Jordy saw. I don't even think that Jordy saw a single one of the Tool Jammers, to be honest. All right, capture from Jack off the rip here. Jack's goal is going to be to get... Jack does not play Dunsparce either. That's actually a pretty big deal. Less of a deal because there's no Sky Sealstone in the list here for Jordy, but quick energy check from Jack. And then might go for the Guru into Research. I actually don't even know what Jack's going to line up here, to be honest. You kind of also have to get a second Lugia. So maybe you just grab second Lugia here. And then the question is Marnie versus Research for Jack. Goes for the Lugia. Yeah, now the question is Marnie versus Research. You go for the Marnie. See less cards. Less potential to get the Archeops in the discard pile. But you do put 3. Is it like 3 or 4 energy in Jack's hand right now that you get to put back in the deck? If you go for the Research, you lose all the energy, lose the Luminian. But you have a high chance of getting the Chomps in the discard. I think you probably go for the Research. I think you're going to be pretty aggressive in this matchup, to be honest, as Lugia. So, not that it's a bad matchup. It's a pretty close matchup. Goes for the Marnie, though. Conserves a lot of energy, but if you're that much less set up, what are you actually accomplishing? See how good the draw is. Any chops? Hey, okay. Oh, wow. This hand is actually absurd. Oh, but I don't like the quick ball discard here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The quick ball becomes Pumpkaboo. So what Jack should do here is Ultra Ball, get Archeops, quick ball away the Archeops, get Pumpkaboo, hold the Pumpkaboo, and then pass. And then Jack is just sitting on Pumpkaboo Research. And the next turn can go Pumpkaboo away the Stadium, Research, hopefully find a V-Star. That's going to be still a hopefully, though, because it's definitely possible for Jack to whiff. I think that's probably the play here from Jack. You could hold the quick ball, but if you hold the quick ball, you can't use it next turn because you're going to get item locked. So, yeah, from Jack here, I would like to see the quick ball. No, I just quick ball for Pumpkin there I feel like is better. Like, how are you going to find the Pumpkin next turn? I feel like it's going to be impossible. But goes... I don't like that. Yeah, goes with the Read the Win. Over to Jordy now. We've seen this Judge like 3 times now. We've seen the Judge like 3 times. We can't get it, though. If only... Dude, I'm mad. Do you remember... Yeah, did people remember Jirachi? What an insane card. Stellar Wish was absurd. Absurd. Imagine if we had Scoop of Net plus Stellar Wish. Wait, did we ever have Scoop of Net plus Stellar Wish? No shot, right? Wait, did we? No, I don't think so. Wait. I don't remember. All right. Vikavolt's coming up here for Jordy. I don't know if we have a path, though. We do still have the Forest Sealstone. Net. We did? Well, we did? Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, we did. We did, didn't we? Ridiculous. Minion coming down. There's the Judge play. I don't even think the Judge is that good here, though, from Jordy. I actually think this Judge is not good. I think you should save the Judge here from Jordy. Because, I mean, Jack just used Read the Wind. I think Jack's hand is 4 cards. 3 of them are random cards from Read the Wind. So effectively a 4-card random hand. You probably know there's like a draw supporter in there from how Jack played the hand. So I guess you're going from a draw supporter to no draw supporter. But I actually don't even think that this Judge right here from Jordy is that good. I think it's actually a misplay here from Jordy to play the Judge here. Did I win PC2 with Netjirachi? I maybe did, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that was that good of a play there from Jordy to play the Judge. I think it was okay. It might be correct, to be honest. I'm definitely down to admit that it actually might be just correct. Here comes the path grab from Jordy. So this is what you're looking for. You got the turn 2 attack, path. They did Judge. I don't know. Judge seemed meh. It was like, okay. I guess you kind of knew there was a supporter in Jack's hand. So now there could not be a supporter. Maybe that's worth it at that point. There's not that many supporters left in Jack's deck. There's like already 2 in the discard pile. We know there's 2 prized. Or there's 1 in the discard pile, actually. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Back over to Jack. Jack's hand absolutely sucks. Has an energy for a bench Lugia. I would bench the Charizard here as Jack as well. Yeah, I would bench a Charizard here because your active could get KO'd. Well, then do you just want to read the wind anyways? I don't know. I think I'd bench Charizard. Yeah, I think I would bench a Charizard just to like give you just to have it in play and then like decide what you're doing from there. Oh, no KO in the active though. No Zapdos hit from Jordy. Okay, now I'd like to see the Charizard benched. Now more than ever. The time to bench Charizard is right now. I would attach to the Lugia still, though, I think, because if you get double turbo plus a V-Star off this next read the wind. Yeah, see, I think the energy should have gone to Lugia, because if you got double turbo V-Star off the next read to the wind, or read the wind, then you could take the knockout on the active. Still nothing in the hand here, really, for Jack. It does have the V-Star, though. I'm kind of rooting for the double turbo top deck here, to be honest. I want to see Jack get punished for not attaching to the Lugia V. Like, set up Lugia V, top deck double turbo. Now the question is, yeah, what do you set up here from Jack? You could set up the Charizard. It's pretty weak to set up Charizard. Do you have to hope to top deck here? Yeah, just hope for the best and hope to top deck. Sometimes that is correct. The Charizard would buy you a little bit of time, though, to be honest. But the thing is, if you send up the Lugia here and you don't do anything with it, you're just going to get knocked out, and then it doesn't matter. So it goes with the Zard send up. Top deck's another powerful. Just going to be a pass again. Attach to the bench and pass again. Once again. I was like thinking of what I was trying to say. Once again from Jack, we're going to see the pass. Has a boss. You could boss up the Raikou, I guess. Maybe Jordy can't move it. Jordy hasn't done a whole ton the last couple turns, so I'll go for the Greninja Gust. Oh, this is bad. Because you can just retreat the Greninja with a net. Whereas you can move a Greninja with a net. You can't move a Luminian or a Raikou with a net. So that's a mistake there from Jack, for sure. I don't like that play. Maybe Jack was thinking, but you could Melanie to the Raikou or the Luminian. So I guess it depends on how many of each have been used. Yeah, because you can Melanie to Raikou or Luminian. You can't Melanie to Greninja. So it depends how many nets are gone versus how many Melanies are gone. Yeah, I guess that's actually reasonable. Did Jordy actually whiff? There's no shot. No, okay. I was like, there's no way. All right, retreat again. Back to item lock, I think. Or do we have the KO on the Lugia? No, I don't think we ever have the KO on the Lugia off the bench here, even with the Raikou. Wait, could we have had it, though? If Jordy had 2 cross switchers in hand, Jordy could have just used Vikavolt to KO the Lugia V-Star off the bench. Which is what they probably should have done if they had that play. All right, pass again. Back over to Jordy. How much does Charizard have? Does Charizard have 160 HP? I'm pretty sure it does. How do I not know that? How do I not know how much HP Charizard has? It's 160 because it has 180 with heat, though. And heat's plus 20. That's how I figure out how much base HP Charizard has. Ooh, the double turbo is in hand for Jack, but does decide to scoop in the end. Only 13 minutes left. It is going to be hard for either player to win the game with 13 minutes, I feel like, to be honest. That could be a tough call. We'll see. We will have Jack finally. Actually, this is like also another thing I'm not sure about in this matchup. Do you want to go first or do you want to go second in this matchup? I actually don't know. I'm actually not sure about going first or second in this matchup, to be honest. I appreciate the 17-month resub there, damn Adam. It looks like Jack has option to go first. So this does mean you get access to less items, theoretically, because you don't get to play a draw supporter to find more items. As Jack, but I don't like discarding the Marnie there, though, over discarding one of the energy, though. That's actually just a misplay from Jack. And then uses the Luminian? I don't like this. To put a research in the hand, I don't like this at all from Jack. Wait, is it that bad? If you get item locked, Jack really wants to research next turn, I guess. I don't like discarding the Marnie there, because if Jordy does go for a turn 1 judge by accident, not by accident, because they have to, then you'll be down a draw supporter, which you'd rather have a draw supporter than an energy in your deck right now. It's definitely a misplay here from Jack. 3 Melanie and Greninja prize, though, from Jordy. I just looked at the prize cards. Those are some bad prize cards. Still pretty reasonable for Jordy to pull off a turn 1 attack, though, to be honest, through the Luminion. Yeah, I'm not sure about going first or second in this game, to be honest, because now Jack gets to play less item cards because they don't get to do, what's it called? But then you do force Jordy to, that's true. If you go first, they can't disrupt your hand and item lock. That is true. That is true. I don't know if that makes it work. It's hard to have, like, a really good hand, though. It's hard to have, like, a really good hand. And, when you're going first, excuse me. It's hard to have, like, a really good hand when you're going first. Or it feels like that anyways. Feels like it's hard to have a really good hand when you're going first. Could be wrong, but... Alright, Crobat grab from Jordy. I'm not sure if they have water in the discard. If they have water in the discard pile, I think they should have just gone for the Melanie here. Ooh, the net reset just to put it back down feels bad. Their hand must be pretty bad if they're going for the Crobat. Apparently it's still not good. Jordy's shaking their head. Jordy is looking like they think they're cooked. Is there no water in the discard pile right now? There might not be. If there's a water in the discard pile this whole time, they use Crobat as a Luminion. I'll be annoyed. Just quick ball for Zap. Okay. That's not good. Not a good sign. Luminion. Dude, has there been a water in the discard pile this whole time? There's no way. For the judge. Okay, there hasn't. Oh, and the pass. So this isn't terrible for Jordy. This is kind of the Mew strategy in this matchup. Is just judge path when you go second. Hope they whiff. Yeah, judge path. Hope they whiff. Pumpkin. I think Jack only has one. What's it called in this card pile as well? Pumpkin plus stuff. And Jack might only have one chops in the discard pile as well right now. The draw is a research. I think Jack should just slam research here. I would even attach active. You shouldn't attach active here either. Because you want to save the Aurora attachment to potentially discard another chops. And you do have to just ditch the Charizard here, unfortunately, because you need room for Pumpkin and double chops. The second Luminion on the bench still feels weird to me, to be honest. Okay, I think we got there for Jack. Unfortunately, the board state is going to be weird. It's going to be like Luminion, Pumpkin. It's going to be a weird board state. Luminion, Pumpkin. Yeah, it's just going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Yo, push the 65-month resub there, gamer. Comes the Ultra Ball. Get the chops. I assume get the chops. Counting energy right now from Jack. Make sure everything's there. Just trying to line it up. Does need to play pretty quickly if they actually want enough time to actually close this out as well. Oh, they can get like a... There's a V-Star in the hand, right? There's V-Star Pumpkin, I think, it's the last 2 cards. Goes for a Snorlax grab. Is that the best lineup? I have no clue. Bump, V-Star. So pretty good draw there from Jack. The double chops out now. And yeah, Jack's going to be aggressive here and knock out the Vikavolt. We could see Jordy respond with... We could see Jordy respond with the Raikou. I wonder if you wanted to maybe hold one of these powerfuls as Jack. I think you should definitely set up a pivot here as Jack with the other Archeops. Because you want the potential for the Snorlax to take a knockout on the next turn on the Raikou. Because the best response here from Jordy in this situation is Raikou. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Will it just be a tie? There's not a whole ton of time left. What is a play from Jordy? Yeah, I think Jordy's only play here would be Raikou for the knockout. And then hope from there. Sealstone. Off the Mew, which of course can become anything. So reasonable shot for a Raikou play here from Jordy. No water in the discard pile yet still, though, I guess. Might make it tough to actually pull that off. There it is, though. Have we seen a... There's a water. Okay. Jordy cooking. The Mew grab. V-Star coming in. Looks like it has to probably be for the Melody. Not sure, though. 1 minute left. It is possible for Jack. Yeah, it is possible for Jack to win. I think Jack maybe did misplay with that powerful energy attachment, though. And not setting up a pivot, either. Because you didn't need the second powerful on the Lugia to take the knockout on the Vikavolt. You just need one. I think Jack maybe... I don't know if it's going to be possible for Jack to get the KO on this Raikou. Because the Charizard's also gone. There's the knockout. Let's see if Jack can get the knockout. 15 seconds. Actually, it matters for what gets sent up here. Okay, sends up the Luminion and does draw. So Jack will be turn 0. If Jordy had been turn 0, Jordy would have had out to win the game. Jack can always attack with a Luminion, though, to take a 2-prizer out of play to severely limit Jordy's potential to win the game. Jack sweating. Yeah, I don't know if Jack can get the KO on this Raikou now, though. I think Jack messed up, though, with their energy attachments last turn. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if they have an energy in the hand. That's what they would need. You'll appreciate the 15 months there, Echo. Yeah, Jack might just have to settle to use Luminion. But yeah, last turn, Jack could have kept one more powerful in the deck. There is a powerful in the deck. Jack could have also created a pivot, though. And that was like the big mistake I think that Jack made, was Jack didn't create a pivot when they could have. Because Jack could have... didn't use the second Archeops, I believe. So could have used second Archeops to put one energy in play. Hold on, maybe Jack's cooking. Okay. Does throw 2 to the Snorlax. So this makes you think that Jack does have a way to actually make this work. There's a Marnie. Okay, okay. Does need to draw into an energy now, though. I don't know if you should have used the first Archeops to begin with. Now if you whiff... Okay, did hit the energy. But I think probably shouldn't have used any Archeops, right? I don't think there's ever a reason to use either Archeops before. Now the question is, where did the last 2 prize cards from Jack come from? I don't know if Jack has a way to get the last 2 prize cards, to be honest. You could use Raikou to KO Mew and Zapdos. That's like the only thing I can think about that would work. I think. I don't know if there's enough Auroras left to do that. There's also Stoutland, and there is a powerful prize, so that could be an option as well. So you probably want 2, yeah, 2 energy here to the Luminion, so you can retreat it twice, once this turn, once next turn. I guess it's also possible Jordy can't get the KO on the Snorlax, and your Snorlax wakes up and you just have a Gust effect to win the game. Here we go. Retreat from the Luminion. The Lax is going to get the 2. Heads. Tails. The Lax is sleeping. If it does wake up going into Jack's turn and Jack does have a Boss or Serena, Jack could KO the Crobat, though. But if not, this is looking like it's going to be a tie. Actually, Jack did get the second powerful off the prize cards, though. So if it does, Jack could also Birdkeeper. I think Jack does play the Birdkeeper. Jack could Birdkeeper, reset, and then second powerful KO Vikavolt if Jordy attacks with Vikavolt. But I don't see a reason for Jordy to not just leave a 1 prizer on the active either, though. Yeah, I don't see a reason. That's a great emote. I don't see a reason. We'll see. I think Jordy can just leave a Mew in the active, and then it'll end up in a tie. Turn 0 for Jack, turn 1 for Jordy, turn 2 for Jack coming up. There we go. Melanie to the Vikavolt. Yeah, as long as Jordy just doesn't put the Vikavolt in the active. Jordy should be chilling. There's a Greninja grab. Jordy's like playing... I almost feel like Jordy's playing like they have a win condition. I don't see it. Whatever the win condition is, I have no clue what it is. Ninja for 2. Yeah, whatever Jordy's win condition is, I have no clue what it is. I think if Jordy just... Oh! Dude, they do retreat to the Vikavolt. I think if they just passed with the Mew in the active, they always win. Here we go. Tails. Okay, Tails. But do they have the Bird Keeper? Jack for the Bird Keeper? Don't think Jack's got it. So it looks like it's going to be a tie here. Here we go. Archeops. I think Jack plays the Bird Keeper, right? Yeah, they do. Why did Jordy attack? I mean, it stops the possibility of escape rope or switch, I guess. But yeah, there was no reason for Jordy to attack there. That was definitely a mistake for Jordy to even put that in the active. There was no reason for Jordy to attack at all.